on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Makes the quick grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that could work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Finds a crease. It's Dickens. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well run him again. Breaks into the open. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Oh, pressure's coming. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one, gotta put it on his body. Long way to go on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. Third down coming. Finds his man. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air, it's McKenzie. Fires into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll move the tight end. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. Trying to find the end zone. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up fourth and goal.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the...
Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. Offense in a bunch formation. Running inside, it's Mobley. Past the 6. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Now hits it, it's Mobley. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
They'll run the screen. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tough run here. It's Mobley. Runs through a tackle. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Right back to it. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting a run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Drives inside. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Gonna run it. It's Dickens. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Burrowing for yardage. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Play action on first down. Finds his man. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Boston College now operates from the red zone. Selling the fake. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. Neutral zone is on defense had him backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. The run inside. It's Dickens. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They go right back to their man on second and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Bunch formation for these receivers. Throwing, Carr. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And you could tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness, still had a little space left.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Ready to fire from the pistol. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Oh, he wants it all. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way. The 50. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Looking for the time with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. 2nd and long here. Pulls it. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Here comes the heat.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Carr throws to the wideout. Grabbed on the outside. It's Graham. He's finally chased out of bounds, but a huge explosive play on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Hits inside. It's Mobley. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Delayed handoff. It's Mobley. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Carr on play action. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Irish. Made the grab in the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Eagles want to crank the tempo.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with Iowa taking on the Purdue Boilermakers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Fighting Irish head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. He is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Carr from the gun on third down. He fires one deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Offense in a bunch formation. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Play action on first down. Out wide right, it's right. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They give it to him again. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. 3rd and long right here. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's McKenzie. Right down the middle. It's caught. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Eagles headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Quick give. It's Dickens. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Right side, it's right. Turning it on. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Boston College will try to get it in on a first. Trying to pound it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Here's Carr to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Mobley. He's past the marker. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
Snags it, and he's open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Trying to... It's a fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump.
Touchdown, Eagles! And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, it's Mobley. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's going to run it. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play. And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Catches it at the 15. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Dickens. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. On the ground with the counter. stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Dickens. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Fighting Irish sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got him on the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Just keep slinging it. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Graham. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Throwing, Carr. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Mobley. Nice move to pick up yardage. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Left side is Graham. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's McKenzie. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. Boston College lined up ready to kick off and get things going. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. These two teams don't exactly love each other, and man, did they trade blows back and forth the last time they met.
Yeah, Reese, don't love each other is an understatement. They severely dislike each other, and that's how it should be. And last game, man, it was back and forth, back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win. Who's mentally prepared for this ball game? Who can handle the emotions, Palmer, early to start this game?
Yeah, that's the great thing about rivalry games like this. When these two teams play each other, it's like two head...
There he goes! A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Mobley. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Mobley.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. Push is ahead. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Carr. Right side, it's Porter. Got some room, headed to the... It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Those pitches, those laterals, whatever you want to call them, the more times you do those in a game, the more likelihood you have of putting that pigskin on the ground. They put it on the ground there. Ball gets out. It happens. It's going to be a part of the game, but it's also the part of the game that the coaches, when they get you to the sidelines, they're going to tell you about it. And they're not going to tell you about it in good language.
Takes the handoff. It's Dickens. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keep it on the ground. Makes the tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dropping back, it's McKenzie. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Boston College will send out the punt team. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
The give to the single back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on his... Makes the grab and room to run. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You've got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the right. Dangerous throw on that one.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
And as he throws, unloads in the nick of time.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long there. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Now on the counter. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Fires to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Toss sweep right. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third down play from the gun. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The run inside. It's Ray. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Dickens. Taken down. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run it to the right. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Play action, C.J. Carr. Out wide left, it's Flanagan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Hits inside, it's Mobley. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Long way to go on second down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Left side, it's Mobley.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Quick give, it's Mobley. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
It's complete on the right side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Driving forward, it's Danzy. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Out wide left, it's Graham. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Second and long here. They'll give it on the counter. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Right at the line. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Using his legs, it's Dickens. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw. It's McKenzie. Rushes on. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give. Breaks into the open.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Handoff to the single running back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for room. It's Osborne. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
You can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Play action, Carr. Buys time to his left. Blasted as he lets it go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Swamped immediately.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Throwing, Carr. Setting up the screen. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. From the red zone, it's Mobley. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Notre Dame! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sets his feet, it's McKenzie. Out wide right, it's right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out! And he gets it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. BC uses a timeout here. It's 2nd of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They're all over him. There he goes. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They boot it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Carr. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Mobley. Finds a crease at the 20. Maybe some room here. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They want the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with Iowa taking on the Purdue Boilermakers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Caught in the backfield, it's right. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's McKenzie. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Punt is on its way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, punt, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Straight ahead, it's Mobley. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down. What a cut. Now he's loose. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Irish. And the beatdown has ensued. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Grabbed in the middle, it's Green. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Driven back.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. Motion from the back. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. This Boston College offense has it working. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside, it's Dickens.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Go. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Oh, pressure's coming. Takes the easy completion. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes the catch at the 10. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Notre Dame sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The run inside. It's Mobley. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chain.
That's a first down for the offense.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
The give is to Williams. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hands it off. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Hits inside, it's Mobley. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They think there's room to run to the right here. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to squeak through the pile. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Looking to pass. It's McKenzie. Throws to the tight end. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Great place to start for this offense. To the back. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Osborne. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. But he makes the grab in their space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Quick give. It's Dickens. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Moving the pocket, it's McKenzie. Caught. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Finds space, it's Dickens. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, going to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. I guess they wanted a little window dressing on that one. They knocked through the field goal, put a 3 spot on the board. Not nearly enough, and this one is over. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff.